Players waiting backstage to make their entrance.
Representing Japan, please welcome Yuta TANAKA!
Well, the women's world #1 has been knocked out of the US Smash, and now hoping to knock out the men's #1 is Japan's Yuta TANAKA. Can he cause an upset inside the Maverick Arena?
Representing China, your world #1, please welcome LIN Shidong!
Well, going for 3 WTT Grand Smash titles in a row following his success at the China Smash in 2024, as well as the Singapore Smash in February of this year. World #1, LIN Shidong of China. Well, this is a first WTT meeting between this pair, who will get the better of the other in a best-of-7 games. LIN Shidong, world #1, the youngest ever men's world #1 when he reached the summit of the standings at 19 years, 9 months and 24 days. That was in February of 25. He's a breakthrough Grand Smash winner too. He is a trophy collecting machine. He's taking on Japan's Yuta TANAKA, the 24-year-old who's hoping to cause an upset. We welcome back Roman Klecker, who's been a familiar face in the umpire's chair this week.
Come for the toss. Come for the toss.
Summoning the players forward for the toss. You can see there LIN Shidong just soaking up every last moment he can with his coach, every last word of advice, as is Yuta TANAKA.
Come for the toss.
Well, LIN Shidong, we expect to see him reaching the latter stages of a tournament. That incredible dominance on the youth circuit, turn that into senior success, which is no mean feat, certainly.
Red or blue? Red for LIN, blue for TANAKA. You won. Service. Which side?
Well, LIN Shidong wins the toss, and he'll expect that he'll win the match. But we have seen many, many upsets here in Las Vegas.
2 minutes warm-up.
Women's world #1 and 2 knocked out, as is the men's world #5. But let's have a chat about LIN Shidong. He's recently turned 20, so he's not too long out of his teenage years, and already has 8 titles to his name. Secured his first Grand Smash singles title at the inaugural China Smash in Beijing in October, defeating none other than Ma Long in the process. And Chile, we expect, don't we, to see LIN Shidong in the latter stages of these tournaments, but will we see an upset?
Well, that's a great question. LIN Shidong has been so aggressive this tournament. Anytime the world #1's out there, everyone kind of expects him to win. But it's never easy, Rebecca, because that man right there is within range, I like to say, of winning a match like this.
Well, we can look at his results that have got him to this quarter-final stage. He took down Alexis Lebrun in 5 games in the round of 16. Took down Jules Morgard in a match that went the distance as well. Took down Horacio Cifuentes of Argentina in the first round. But he's a giant killer, you could say. We can have a look then at that 5th and final game against Jules Morgard, the #5 seed of Sweden. This is match point. And to hold your nerve at 13-12 in the 5th, it takes something special, doesn't it? We can look then at what happened yesterday. Upsetted Alexis Lebrun of France, and these are 2 matches that have gone down to the wire. You saw there how tight that scoreline was with just a single match point. So if nothing else, we can say that Yuta TANAKA is a player who can hold his nerve in those big, big moments. Well, his best result this year, the Japanese player reached the final of the FIDE Notechek in Slovenia, lost to Simon Gozi. But he is quite some way behind LIN Shidong in terms of title collection, in terms of the trophy cabinet, but the fan vote is pretty much an even split, and that is a surprising one, isn't it?
First game.
Well, what that tells you, Rebecca, is
Love all.
there's probably a lot of Japanese fans watching this match, and they are confident in their teammates.
Will LIN Shidong have looked at those results from Yuta TANAKA and seen, okay, he's knocked out Charles Morgard, he's taken down Alexis Lebrun, and will that strike fear into him?
It'll strike respect in him, that's for sure. And you have to always have respect for your opponent, no matter what your world ranking is.
One, two.
And Rebecca, we talked about it last match. This is a best-of-7 match. This is the first round we've gone best-of-7. All previous rounds were best-of-5. And thank goodness we started out the day best-of-7, or we wouldn't have witnessed Chen come back from 3 games to 0 and win the match. We would have lost that because Hayata, if it went like it did, would have won 3-0. So that's the difference between a best-of-5 and a best-of-7. Whole new chapters can be created out there.
We gained 4 games of table tennis. Absolutely brilliant rally. LIN Shidong coming out on top to move 3 points ahead. This is high intensity stuff to start off this quarterfinal.
And it takes time to get used to the overwhelming speed of LIN. You just can't practice against the speed of LIN. He's the fastest guy I remember ever seeing.
1-5.
And so, unless you're his teammates and you get to practice with him, how do you train against the speed of LIN? You have to get used to it during the match. That's a tough ask for Tanaka. Oh man.
1-6.
That's an incredible opening. Watch the speed LIN generates on this opening. That's a good looking backhand cut there. That ball was low, it had good length. That Tanaka backhand mid-distance, he goes back a little bit, and look how he can flick that wrist and generate a lot of speed. That gave Morgard a lot of problems earlier in this tournament, that backhand right there. Oh, and he went for another one there.
7-2.
Let's watch it again. Okay, watch this forehand by LIN, and then Tanaka goes for a re-rip, and ooh, that was too much speed for him to deal with. So that was a little heat check by LIN, because he drilled that previous one in, so he said, let's see if I can make another one. Not this time. It's so easy to overlook the defense of LIN, but look at this shot he comes up with. Not a great receive, but then he does that. Oh, that was a good serve, and even better received by LIN. I mean, that deep serve is as good as it gets as far as a deep serve. Fast, low, and deep, and LIN just jumps on it perfectly.
Closing in on this opening game already. This has been a very quick start for the world number 1. He shows great maturity at the table as well.
Once again, the defense of LIN is spectacular. It's quality shots by Tanaka. He just took it all back like it's another walk in the park.
4-10.
Well, it looked as though LIN was baiting Tanaka there. That ball was his for the taking.
Well, that ball hit the net there. And when you're up 10-3 and you make those kind of mistakes, not a big deal.
11-4, game to Lin.
A lopsided opening game. Lin Shidong taking it with what looked like ease, but of course, that's just how well he plays. He makes things look easy. He's in a good position in this best of 7, but there is still a long way to go.
自己发球，他第二局估计还是他会疯狂的，包括那个整，他会打出点变化来，这你不用太在意，对吧？他如果这么凶一点，不用太在意。正常咱们打自己就行，就2、3个球的，然后中间他又会气又会下来，咱把这个衔接对好就行，啊，衔接准备好。而接发球这块呢，猜着去拧，啊，摆呀、拧啊，猜着去拧，包括他发现场举了一下，还是衔接。
Well, let's head across to table number 2. This is the semi-final in the women's doubles. Wang Yidi and Kuai Man through in 5 games to the final. Kuai Man is such a handy doubles player for Team China. This is match point then in the men's doubles. Korean pair defeating Hong Kong China 3 games to 1. Congratulations, and we'll see them in the final. But back then to table 1 inside the Maverick Arena. Yuta Tanaka found himself on the receiving end of a bit of brutality from Lin Shidong in game number 1.
Love 1.
I love this finesse play by Lin. He can just do it all. This time he backs off, puts the ball safe on the table, not much speed, wins the point outright.
And that's one of the many great things about Lin Shidong, isn't it? He's got the finesse, but he's also explosive and powerful. He's got the offensive play as well.
Three love.
Yuta Tanaka in his last 2 matches went the distance, went to 5, edging past 2 big names. Will that extra time at the table have served him well ahead of this one, or will there be some tiredness in the legs?
1-3.
Well, that's a great question. These guys don't play too many matches day by day, and since they were best of 5, I'd say he's probably still in pretty good shape as far as fatigue. It's nice to be young, Rebecca, and watch this point.
Well, that was pure entertainment.
1-4.
On earth, Lin Shidong managed to stay in that rally. That was an incredible turn of foot to play that shot.
I mean, look at the stuff Lin gets back. I mean, how hard is it to score a point on this guy? That's just so good. I mean, when you can do a 1-2 punch like Lin just did, go from forehand to backhand this effortlessly, there's the forehand, there's the backhand, re-looping both sides mid-distance. It is so difficult to come into a match and play this perfect like Lin is so far. I mean, where are the unforced errors,
6-1.
Rebecca?
He's just clinical and he's ruthless.
When the world #1 comes out and he's in a rhythm from the very first point, this is what happens.
1-7.
So Tanaka then, what does he do?
Well, similar to the last match, Chen had to figure out a way to make Hayata more uncomfortable. Tanaka's in the same situation here.
1-8.
How do you deal with that kind of pressure, though? That much aggression coming at you.
I mean, it's unbelievable. How can you keep doing this point after point?
But that was the shot that Tanaka hit there. He did incredibly well with that one, but to get that back is just another level of excellence from Lin Shidong.
I feel like I'm watching AI. This isn't real.
9-2.
Incredible defense by Lin. That ball hit the edge at the end, but the defense is just spectacular. Let's watch it again. Look at that defense. Goes to his body, takes that back, and then it hits the edge.
Oh, the ball just skimming the top of the net there, but Lin can afford shots like that one with 7 more game points to play with. Nice job by Tanaka.
And you know you made a good shot when the world number 1 nods his head in approval. Let's watch it again and watch the nod. He's
Stop.
like, that's too good for me.
No flash photography, please. 10-4.
That ball hit the edge.
10-5.
It's a nervous watch for some spectators. I doubt that Lin will be feeling too many nerves though with 5 more game points here. Ooh.
6-10.
Well, he was 10-2 up.
Yeah, no harm done. He's still so far in the driver's seat. So, you know, these kind of mistakes happen, and the concentration easily goes down when it's 10-2.
Gets it done that time though, wraps up the second game, 11 points to 6, halfway to his place in the semi-finals here. This is something of a demolition job so far from Lin Shidong. Well, we've already seen some mind-blowing points so far in this match. We can have a look at another here.
Watch the defense here of Lin. So fast, just gets to everything.
Tanaka knows that he just witnessed something special there.
Time, please.
Well, Lin Shidong is 2 games away now from a place in the last 4, and Tanaka needs to find something here. We talk about this a lot, about how a player can impose themselves in a match when they're down, but
Third game.
you know,
Lin
being
to
down
serve.
against the
Lamo.
world number 1, when he's playing like he is it a seemingly impossible task for Tanaka?
It's near impossible if the world number 1 comes out and plays his A game from the very first point. You hope he's not in a rhythm to start the match out, but he's like around A to A plus right now, and there's almost nothing you can do. That's why he is the world number 1. If he is dictating and imposing his will out there, he's near impossible to beat.
Last 3.
What a receive, because he wanted to take his backhand. It came deep into his body. Watch the reaction. He had time to move around and make the decision to take his forehand instead. What a luxury to have that speed. I'm talking speed in his legs. We know he's got speed in his shots, but his legs are so fast.
And his decision-making as well.
Incredible point.
4-1.
Great job by Tanaka. Hanging it. Look at that backhand he took. And now the big forehand of Tanaka.
But he's been punished for it. And I'm clearly not happy about giving up that last point. That's made Tanaka pay.
I don't remember ever seeing anyone open with this kind of speed in the men's game like LIN is able to do on both sides. More defense.
Oh, well, that is agonizing for Tanaka, falling just short. Is this how he makes LIN uncomfortable? Get him to push him back behind the table, force him into the defensive position.
You'd like to get him back there, but as you can see, he's quite capable back there as well.
7-1.
So it's almost like he has several lines of defense. First, he's going to get you at the table. If you force LIN back, he can play mid-distance near perfection. You force him back to long distance, he can even hang in there as well.
7-2.
Great deep serve. It looked like he was going short. He changed to deep right at the end.
Well, Tanaka not able to get a look in at all. 23 of the last 32 points.
2-9.
Going the way of the world #1.
Watch the speed LIN gets right here. That's massive speed right there.
But even if you can get the return in, there's just not enough time, is there, to actually think properly about your shot making.
10-2.
Look at that, it's the same scoreline in game #3 as in game #2 with 8 game points for the world #1. Now remember, Tanaka was able to save a few. Managed to get himself to 6 points in that one.
Oh, I love that camera view there, guys. That's good stuff.
11-2. Game to LIN.
Well, LIN's dominance is just something to behold. 11-4, 11-6, 11-2. Game away from a place in the last 4 here. And he looks like he is in a hurry to get there. Impressive stuff indeed. Confirmation of the scores then. LIN Shidong in cruise control in this men's singles quarter-final.
Time.
What is the advice then heading into game 4 for Yuta Tanaka? He's been in brilliant form, blistering form all week, taking down Alexis Lebrun, Truls Morgaard, but now he's being made to look very ordinary. And how, as a coach, do you get a player's confidence up ahead of what is a critical 4th game?
Best thing you can do is stay in the current moment, which is this game right here, and you're just thinking about winning a game. You're not really thinking about, oh, I'm down 3-0, I just got destroyed. You're not having thoughts like that.
Oh, what a battle.
1-all.
This is incredible by LIN.
2-1.
It starts with an unbelievable receive, an unbelievable cut, and then the loops. Watch the cut right there, and then watch these attacks. Man, that first backhand was just blistering speed from LIN. And then look at him.
1-3.
The far distance. He's back there, and he can rip that kind of speed back. When an athlete's this far back, usually you have time to get the ball. But watch this. He put so much speed at it, Tanaka couldn't even deal with his speed in the far distance, Rebecca. That's how speedy LIN is.
So comfortable in all aspects of play, isn't he? We've got Yuta Tanaka, who needs a break. He's taken the timeout.
やばいと思ったらもうとりあえずつなぐしかないから行っても絶対オーバーするもんいやいやサーブレシーブはいいからストップも全然止まるしサーブチキータするならどこ行くかコース考えてでしっかり4球目まで戻ってしっかりそこからラリーする結構ついていけないわけじゃないから相手下がってるし速さじゃないからしっかりラリーついていって一本ずつよ
Yuta Tanaka with the early timeout in game number 4. Clearly the plan there is to stop the momentum of Lin Shidong before he manages to pull away even further. But what more is there that Tanaka can do? There's just no living with Lin at the moment.
Well, it's clear that you can't beat LIN speed to speed. I haven't seen Tanaka really go away from his speed game. There's a nice slow ball. You almost have to change things up like you see him doing now. First time I've seen him do it. He did win the point. And I'm not even saying that's going to work, Rebecca, but you definitely don't want to go speed to speed. He actually backed off a little bit in these points. And so he can try that and see if changing the pace throws off the rhythm of LIN a little better than what we've seen so far.
4-2.
You can see that ball hit the top of the net. So great save there by Tanaka to get that ball back and win the point.
Well, Lin Shidong is already into one final this week. He'll be playing in the mixed doubles final alongside Kwai-Man a little later on. Perhaps that's why he's in a rush to get through these points, because he wants to save something for that match.
Great defense there by Tanaka to get that big backhand back right here. Watch this big backhand. Tanaka with a high arcing. Oh, that ball hit the edge right at the end. And that's what ended that point. Nice job there by Tanaka. See, there's another medium speed shot by Tanaka. He's starting to play more shots with a little less pace on them, and it's more effective than going with that speed to speed game. There's another medium speed spinny opening. LIN missed it outright, Rebecca.
And this is so much more competitive now for the Japanese player. A timeout has certainly done the trick. How does he now keep pace? He's done so well to draw level, but He needs to now maintain this momentum.
Keep trying to do what you're doing. That got you here. That ball hit the edge.
6-5.
So another slow spinning ball by Tanaka almost worked. Lin barely nicked the edge there on that point.
Five, 7.
That has got to be agonizing
5-8.
indeed for Tanaka.
So now we're going back to speed that point, and Lin is so comfortable in that situation. There's a slow spinny loop,
8-6.
won the point outright, so that's clearly been the one thing that Tanaka's found success with this match. Open up with those slow spinny guys, because Lin likes to jump on everything really fast, and those are not easy to deal with if you're going for a lot of speed and you're Lin. Incredible point.
It was an incredible point, and Lin was 8-5 up, and that's 2 really big confidence-boosting points from Tanaka.
That backhand right there is incredible by Lin, but then a great forehand by Tanaka, and you see the reaction. He liked it.
Oh, he's drawn level again.
What a great decision by Tanaka to cut that serve, and he cut it deep and low. Look right there, deep and low.
Play.
An incredible get there. Now, Lin not happy because the ball hit the net early in that rally. But let's watch it again. There's the net, and watch this great backhand by Tanaka. That's the backhand we've seen that's gotten him to this quarterfinal.
And that's got him a point up now. Oh.
9-all.
Lin didn't take kindly, did he, to being on the back foot. Quickly drawing level again.
Nice receive, and then here's the backhand of Lin. Lots of force on both of those backhands that point.
Game point for Tanaka, and what a way to bring up game point as well.
The Tanaka backhand strikes again right here.
It was a very clever point as well. Gave himself so much space on the table to play with there.
Hit the edge.
11-9. Game to Tanaka.
Well, who would have thought it? Yuta Tanaka under pressure in a must-win 4th game produced another level. 11 points to 9. Lin Shidong is not having it all his own way in this one. Well, next up, that's a look then at Zhu Yuling. and Shin Yubin. They are next up. That's the women's singles quarter-final. Zhu Yuling, what a story she is. The former world #1, quickly working her way back through the rankings. After her comeback, she is taking on Shin Yubin, who's had a very busy week so far. Very busy 24 hours, in fact, at the table. It's been action-packed for her. Next up there, on table #1, but that is after the conclusion of this one. And do we now have a contest on our hands? Yuta Tanaka somehow against the odds, pulling off a brilliant fourth game. Stunning Lin Shidong, stunning us, taking that 11 points to 9. Does he have what it takes to continue that momentum?
And not stunning that he won a game, but it's the way he won it that was so impressive, because Lin has just been so good this whole match. But Tanaka just upped his level in that last game to earn a 3-1 deficit. Tanaka wishes he had that back. This is his favorite shot, and watch his reaction after he misses it. He can't believe he missed it. Some emotion from Tanaka.
And how important is it to get yourself in front in the early stages of a game?
Well, every athlete wants that to happen if you give them that wish. When you're Tanaka and you're playing the world #1, you're just like so focused on trying to win a point. You're not even that focused on the score. Every point is just like wrestling an alligator against the world #1.
Really frustrating for Tanaka, who stomps his feet as that ball finds the net. It's quite disheartening, isn't it, having been ahead a couple of points to the good, and then to hit a shot like that and be pegged back to 3 points all.
Oh man, that's what happens if your serve goes half long and you didn't mean it. Your opponent can do that. Let's see what he serves here. He's got that last serve on his mind. Changed locations. Oh man, that's too good.
5-3.
Here's speed to speed. And Lin, in these situations, has dominated the match. It's only when Tanaka varies the speed quickly. You go 1 speed, 2 speed, you better take something off it. Another great rally.
6-3.
Another speed-to-speed rally, and Lin is a gunslinger out there. He loves speed, and this is when he becomes an unstoppable force, as he is that point.
But look at the position from which he had to play those shots. He was almost in the stands.
See, there's a slow
4-6.
to medium spinny opening. Those are the balls that Lin has struggled with this match. When I say struggled for his level. I mean, he'll give you some of those. It's almost like when you go speed to speed, he doesn't miss very much. Another spinny, medium speed opening. Lin missed it outright, so that's where Tanaka's having success. And you can't do that all the time. You have to throw in the speed, but going speed, speed, speed absolutely is not working for Tanaka. Oh. That's too good right there. Your Tanaka, this is a nice opening loop. Lin has struggled with those balls of late, but not that time. You just tip your hat and you see his face there. He can live with that. Great backhand right there by Tanaka, and that ball hit the top of the net, and that's what caused that reaction from Tanaka. Nice serve. Side top short. Got Tanaka to miss it off the end of the table. Oh, that ball was a little high on the serve by accident from Tanaka, and Lin punished it. Let's watch it again, a little high. And if that ball's just a little too high, that's what these athletes will do to your serve.
And Shidong wraps it up 4-1. An imperious performance from the world number 1. Seals his place in the last 4. He looks unbeatable, pretty much unstoppable in that one. Credit to Yuta Tanaka in the 4th game, producing some very good table tennis indeed, but it wasn't enough to trouble the world number 1. He's through to the last 4. He'll face either Lin Minryu or Tomokazu Harimoto. Looking for 3 Grand Smash titles in a row is Lin Shidong, and he has certainly laid out his credentials for it there. It was such an all-round impressive performance. It was not one aspect of his game where he showed any kind of weakness, and certainly anyone who's playing in this draw has taken note of that performance from Lin Shidong. Dangerous indeed, and looked as though he barely broke a sweat. That's how the match panned out then. 53 points versus 28. Twice the number of points there or thereabouts for Lin Shidong. Particularly effective on serve as well. Taking that one 4-1 in this best of 7. So credit to Yuta Tanaka for making it to the quarters, but Lin Shidong, there was no living with him. And he is courtside now.
Well, I'm here to congratulate the winner himself. Congratulations, Shidong, on that phenomenal win, and great job on getting to the men's singles semifinals. Looking back on that match, what are your thoughts on your performance as well as your opponents? Shidong, 首先恭喜你晋级男单4强。那回顾这场比赛，你觉得你们俩今天的发挥如何？
可能今天自己上去的进入状态非常快吧，然后我感觉开局自己打得非常好，然后可能前面都很顺，然后第4局也是受到了对方的冲击吧，然后自己也在8比5领先的情况下输掉了比赛，可能第4局他也有一些变化，然后打得非常凶，然后第5局开局也是落后，然后可能最后还是比较坚定吧，然后才拿下比赛吧。
Overall, I thought I was quick today, and I managed to fight back against his tactics pretty well. He did put up a pretty good fight halfway through, but I managed to pick it up again and take home that win. So now that you're in the semifinals, what will you be working on to clinch that title win? 石董进入了半决赛，你觉得在接下来的比赛中有哪些方面需要提升和总结的呢？
接下来也是进入到了半决赛了吧，然后对手也非常强，然后自己也会去全力以赴对待明天的半决赛吧，然后也是会一如既往的专注吧。
I'm aware that my opponent is a very strong player, but I know that I will give my best, and I will always stay focused to bag that championship title. Thank you so much, Shidong. 恭喜你。
Well, congratulations, Lin Shidong through to the semi-finals. And of course, we'll be seeing him later on as well, playing in the mixed doubles final alongside Kwai Man. It's a busy day for Lin Shidong, but he has plenty of time to get some rest in ahead of that one. Signing some autographs for some lucky recipients in the crowd. Good luck catching that one. Though he did hit it with significantly less speed than some of the shots he hit in that last match. Great mementos for some lucky recipients to take home with them. Here's a look then at the draw. Lin Shidong safely through to the semi-finals, never in doubt. But will it be Lin Wenru of Chinese Taipei or Tomokazu Harimoto who joins him? We've got the all-French matchup a little later. Felix Lebrun and Lilian Bardet also going for a place in the semis, as are Darko Jorgic and Wang Chuqin. Well, next up, inside the Maverick Arena on table number 1, it is Shin Yubin of the Republic of Korea, the world number 10, taking on the former world number 1, Zhu Yuling of Macau.
Suéltala con toda tu bellaquera, da la vuelta y bájala, ese trasero mata. Comienza el perreo de la raza, sácatela y baila, el tema guasa guasa. Ese burrito pegadita, no eres rookie, tú te la quitas. Una chica puti y bien linda, retumbando sin perder el compa. Baby trata, traca, ta, ta, ta. Se sale una teta y otra más. Saca, sácatela. Empezó el revolú y vamos allá. Suéltala con toda tu bellaquera. Da la vuelta y bájala, ese trasero mata. Comienza el perreo de la raza. Sácatela y baila, el tema guasa guasa. Ziquiza, wow.
Ey, mami, baby, muévelo. Dame esa cosita, baby, trégalo. Le gusta reggaetón y le gusta un poco reggae. Le gusta el gordito porque tiene poco pegue, baby, dame más. Ya sé que a ti te gusta por detrás. Ese color mata, la como cenar. Hacemos una movie, lo que quieras, tú la tuñas.
Suéltala con toda tu bellaquera. Da la vuelta y bájala, ese trasero mata. Comienza el perreo de la raza. Sácatela y baila, el tema guasa guasa. Ziquiza,